Every episode needs an introduction, and this is ours. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Talk and Spit. Talk and Spit. That's what we're calling ourselves. It's very scripted, yes. The entire thing is going to be scripted. Alright, so, introductions. My name is Luigi Junta. I am the resident nobody.
I'm Dominic. I'm just a big doofy white.
What's your last name?
McHenry.
Okay.
Michael.
Marzan.
Rich Delotre. What's up?
Speak up.
How's it going?
Speak up.
Shut the fuck up, G.
Dude, we're off the cuff.
Yeah, we are off the cuff.
Alright, so...
This guy's telling me to speak up, can't even intro right.
I think we just
Alright, this is our first time.
Rich, Dom, Luigi, Mike.
That's
Bam.
it. As you got it now, right? So, this is our first episode. We're just four dudes who thought that, it'd be fun to record our thoughts on things that we enjoy. We usually just sit around and we talk to each other without a camera, and so we thought we'd put a camera this time. The first topic that we're going to discuss, we all saw Avengers Age of Ultron, and I saw it with these two. You saw it the day it came out, right?
By himself.
Yeah, Friday.
And
With
we have no friend. He has a girlfriend, and her name is Princess. So us three saw it together. He saw it on the day it came out, and we haven't discussed anything.
Yeah.
We were just like waiting to do this.
First time meeting back after watching on Saturday morning.
We thought this would be a good pilot episode for this show, whatever it turns out being. Or not being. Maybe just maybe two people and maybe two people see this and that's
This
it.
could be our last episode.
This is our first episode. This is our first
It might be
episode. It won't be our last. It won't be our last.
By episode 50, there might just be one person doing this. Maybe.
So
Lay the questions on us, G.
Let's get going.
Let's go.
Let's get going.
First
All right.
one.
First impressions. I'm gonna go last. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. That movie was sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That movie was awesome. So much fun to watch it. Fuck the love scene. I don't even care. But that movie was a lot of fun. They just opened up with a bang, slowed it down a little bit in the middle. Had them show how personal they were. Ended with a grand finish. I loved it.
All right.
Yes, I thought the movie was really good. Everyone worked well together in the movie. It was just very, very well thought out. It was just a really good movie. I've gotten goosebumps in a lot of movies, but not as much as this one. It was such a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to be the skeptic here and be like, yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was as good as the first one. I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna talk about that.
And second off, was there a love scene? There was a love scene.
There was a love thing between Hulk and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, man.
Whatever. No, that's Scarlet Witch.
No,
I don't think.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sometimes when I watch movies, I just zone out and make my own movies. It was just a shitload of explosions, just everywhere.
It wasn't a Michael Bay explosion film, thank God.
Well, I'm gonna
Fine.
touch on that, what you just said, that it wasn't as good as the first.
Touch it.
But I'm gonna say that I really enjoyed the movie. I really liked it. I liked the opening sequence, like the James Bond did the freaking thing. That was cool. I didn't want to see them. Like, how did we get the band back together? I didn't want to see that crap. I thought it was really smart on Joss Whedon's part to do that.
Yeah,
just like kind of
he
literally they're mid-mission. They're hunting down Hydra and the Scepter.
Oh wait! By the way, spoiler alert.
Oh, it's all spoilers. If you're fucking watching
alert.
a discussion about Avengers Age of Ultron, there's gonna be fucking spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed it. I loved all the human elements of it. I loved Hawkeye. It was fucking great.
I thought going more in depth with Hawkeye was good.
I thought it was really smart because he's, his little pep talk.
He gets the least showtime out of all of them. He's not like Black Widow was in a Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
And compared to the first film too, it was like night and day. I think they had to do that. They had to do some service.
I actually went to the bathroom during Hawkeye's important scene, so I can't really vouch for him.
Says it all.
Yeah. So casual movie watcher.
Oh yeah, definitely all the way.
His opinion has been discredited.
No, but I'm speaking from the perspective of just a person that just wants to watch movies.
He went to the bathroom during the middle of it. Doesn't count.
What? I had to piss.
the touch a little bit more. Like I really did like it. I liked it entirely.
It was,
I came out of the movie really happy about
me
what
too.
about it.
Money's worth.
I got exactly what I expected. Loud, badass noises, lots of explosion, lots of fighting.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything more, didn't do anything less.
And the storyline was still good.
It was okay. I'm gonna say that was okay.
Yeah,
The villain for me was better than Loki. I like the villain better than Loki. The one thing I want to say though, thank you, go.
Go ahead.
I mean, in terms of story, what do you mean by okay? I thought it was really good, like compared to.
I think that
like I thought it was better than Iron Man 3.
Well,
okay.
Iron Man 3 is one of their weaker films.
I actually disagree with that. I really
one of their weaker. I mean, Cap
really
series, Iron Man 1.
Well, it's pretty
really
straightforward.
Stronger ones.
I think Iron Man 2 was worse than that.
No, I'm not saying it's the worst. I'm saying it's one of the
Iron Man
weaker
2
ones.
is there's another. Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting off topic. So I really enjoyed it. I just want to say that. And
Next question.
The next thing, your favorite moments, or your favorite moment.
Oof.
I'll go first. Scarlet Witch, brother. Oh God.
But what?
You so
What about Scarlet
just
Witch?
everything, dude.
Like you just like.
her powers. Her
Okay,
booty, boobies.
Alright.
Oh God, just everything.
Okay.
Just her beautiful face.
It was
When
incredible.
you told me that she was the actress of the Scarlet Witch was related to the Olsen twins, I nearly shat myself.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I was just.
Somebody's got
Oh
it.
wow! Wait, you didn't know?
I know.
Oh,
Please.
I'm always the last to know.
So your favorite moment was just the first time she came
No,
on
dude,
screen.
she's a fucking awesome character, and like honestly, she was my.
But what do you
What's your
like
favorite-
about
what
her?
do you like?
Besides her
just,
booty.
just the scary element that she had in the beginning. was
Okay, so that
fucking
that
sick.
moment.
Like
you
she
like
actually like I see where she got her name, Scarlet Witch. Like it was almost I was about to call her Blair Witch. It
So
fucking
you
tripped me out.
like the scary. That didn't
Yeah.
last for very long though. That was only.
Yeah,
the
I
beginning.
know. It only had like a few scenes of scariness, but I wish they kept with it
I
because
gotcha.
and then later on throughout the film, it just turned out she was like any other blasting superhero with just powers that make shit explode. I thought she was gonna have more. I wanted to see more illusion magic, or illusion powers.
Okay.
That's just my thought. But dude, I felt like she shined for me at least.
So okay, all right, fine.
Hawkeye can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
Two scenes.
Okay.
I really like when they were just sitting down and playing around as a group trying to pick up Thor's hammer, and the second scene was
party
when
scene was awesome.
right.
Yeah, the party seems great.
And when the Vision handed Thor's hammer to Thor.
I really enjoyed that too.
I got the goosebumps.
That was a perfect
Yeah.
setup and a payoff. That was perfect.
I was surprised. I actually went like this.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't see that coming at all?
No, I
didn't either.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Because Thor is the only one. Captain America is a good hearted character. You figured he would at least.
It's whose efforts worthy, right? That's what it is.
Yeah,
So,
and you figure why not Captain America?
And I thought that was perfect because it's this new character, and he was birthed by Ultron, and no one was gonna trust him. Tony Stark didn't fucking trust him. Like you could just tell.
Well, he was the polar opposite of Voltron, right?
But they didn't know that.
They didn't know that.
Sorry.
They had no idea.
They had
the
no
whole
idea.
thing is they
could
thought.
have been going the other way
Yeah,
too.
Ultron was creating him to be his perfect self.
Exactly.
So to have him pick up the hammer was really important to
Ultron's
to
like
forward,
what, pure evil, right?
No, he was a peacekeeping program that Tony Stark created that started thinking for itself and thought that humanity.
Thought the only way to save humanity was to destroy it.
Exactly.
Ah, right, yeah. Sorry, I do zone out. Like I said, I zone out during movies.
That's why we have him on the show, because he can give a casual opinion to otherwise a very fanboy debate. What did you think was the best?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. I don't know if there's an actual part I really did like. Stood out from the rest of it. I thought most of it was pretty good. There was a few parts where I thought they probably could have gotten rid of, more so than parts that were really stuck out compared to the rest of the movie.
That's funny because a lot of stuff was on the cutting room floor. Apparently, they cut a lot of stuff out of that.
I mean, I think they could have got rid of the love between the Hulk and Black Widow. Honestly, I felt like that was shoehorned in there.
I didn't mind it that much, to be honest.
I felt weird with it. It was just like it kind of felt like it was thrown in there, just like here, just make out, have fun.
All right, what did you like the most though? Before, I want to get to what we didn't like, but
Trying to think. I mean, I like the badass of that final fight scene. Just all of them sitting in the circle with it circling as each one beats the crap out of one of Ultron's robots.
protect the. That was a good scene too.
All right. My favorite moment in the entire freaking movie was Hawkeye's pep talk to Scarlet Witch. I thought that was amazing because it made the movie for me. Because like he's like, I'm gonna do with an arrow. None of this makes sense. Like
no, that was
like,
a solid scene
like
too.
the city's flying. I love that, you know.
Yeah, that was
and like when he says like when you walk out that door, you're an Avenger. But if you want to stay here,
yeah,
I can have your brother come pick you up, and that's fine. But I can't babysit. I thought that was an inspired piece of dialogue.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
I almost cried. That was a moment where I was like, yes, Hawkeye got his moment, you know. And that was what I liked the most. That was my favorite moment in the whole movie. And also I really liked the Vision was awesome.
Yeah, the Vision. When
Paul Bettany is a great actor. He did a great job.
Yeah, when Vision had
that actor for the voice actor for that.
Yeah, that was good too.
I was
awesome, surprised. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
thank God.
I really stayed away from like reading or like looking up on the movie. But the Vision, the last dialogue between the Vision and Ultron too at the end, near the end was a solid.
So, now I kind of want to talk about the pacing of the film. Like,
I actually thought it was pretty. I mean, it was something like it didn't feel like it dragged on, but it didn't feel like it was going too fast.
Yeah.
I thought the movie actually felt shorter than the first one. I thought, even though the long runtime was actually really similar. I actually looked it up.
I think it got really close to getting to like Transformers type of like too much action, not enough character moments.
No, because Transformers has like no action and a lot of character moments.
Transformers does?
Yeah, there's only like 15 minutes of action between all three movies. It's ridiculous how low that is.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought
No, there's not as much action as you think.
Well, I just want to say that I wish there was more character stuff in this movie. I thought,
but you figured they covered that in.
I like that
first movie.
Avengers. I mean, Joss Whedon like kind of he takes the Spielberg route where like he has characterization within the action moments, which is really great.
Yeah.
Like they are still characters, not like a Transformers thing where it's all like shit happening on the screen. There's no character. There's no character development happening. Yeah. But at least with the Avengers, that was the case. Was better.
Each of them,
But
Thor had his moment. Like I guess because they all had character development when Scarlet Witch got to their head.
Yeah. I thought the pacing was better than the first movie in this one. I thought this kind of like everything progressed pretty well, and everybody kind of got their moments, and everybody kind of got time to breathe. That's what I wanted, just to kind of my opinion on that. What do you guys think?
So
of the
in
pacing?
depth. So fucking in depth.
Yeah, well, I'm hosting this, so
you're so passionate about it. Oh my god!
You gotta be passionate about what you're talking about.
I mean, the pacing. I can't really remember the first movie, but it did seem like the pacing was similar. Like, everyone has their own scene, their own interactions between one another.
I think the first movie was much slower in the
beginning.
Well, it's an introduction. So,
well,
but
there were
I saw the movie because
there was lovey-dovey shit here, so that kind of made it a little slower.
Where? In which one?
In the second one. The second one. I felt like the lovey-dovey shit, like he said, like Dom said, it was a little unnecessary.
I don't think it was. I think it kind of was necessary.
It felt kind of weird because it never showed any tension between the two of them at any point before in the first Avengers.
Briefly, I think.
Yeah, I think briefly like it did.
Like clip, but maybe.
I mean, I guess
for me, it kind of makes sense that she'd go for him rather than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy.
Like, dude,
he's the guy who doesn't want to be the superhero. He's the guy who doesn't want to be around. Like they only use him when they need him. Like is this a code green? Do you need me?
Yeah. Not to mention he's like the least attractive dude out of all.
Yo, Mark Ruffalo doesn't take offense, bro.
Hulk mode or not Hulk mode.
He will not be our fan anymore.
I'm not even gonna shit. Who's gonna watch it? Mark Ruffalo.
He said that.
He's a dick.
I think Mark Ruffalo is a decent looking guy.
And a phenomenal actor.
No, but compared to the others, I mean, RDJ, Thor.
I'm not discussing this.
even Hawkeye was
attractive.
What's wrong with a little bromance, guy?
Yeah,
I think Mark Ruffalo's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
I mean, you don't like the guy, then fine.
It's a little wrinkly for my taste.
Jesus Christ. Harsh, man.
Going in there, hard.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck, man.
Anyways.
Alright, well, why? We're gonna go on that. Who's hotter, Scarlet Witch or Black Widow?
Scarlet Witch.
Black Widow.
Scarlet Witch for me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both hot, but it's gotta be Black
I don't like Black Widow's hair.
Black Widow.
And like in the first one,
I mean, Black Widow was freaking hot during the party scene, dude.
Yeah.
I really liked what's her name? The chick from
How Much Mother?
Yeah,
That
I
was
thought
Molly?
she was the hottest thing
her.
ever.
Yeah.
I noticed her. I was like, damn, I wish she was more in this film than.
Yeah, I mean she is.
Had more screen
So, but
she
that's.
looks good. Jeez.
Yeah.
But if you had to choose between Scarlet Witch and Black Widow.
So, okay.
They're both different. You know,
yeah.
body wise, probably.
I mean,
Black
it's,
Widow.
you know, Black Widow's got the curves, you know.
Yeah.
True. Well,
But
she's
I
wearing a
don't-
tight ass suit, so come on.
I gotcha.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch has got that smile. Though. Oh man.
Kind of upset though, because you know they killed off Quicksilver.
That was.
What did you guys think
Oh,
about
spoiler
that?
alert.
I thought
It's all spoilers.
I thought it was
yeah.
okay that they killed them all. I just wish they didn't. Maybe I wish they did a bigger named Avenger to get killed off. It would have had more
That's-
impact. It would have had more impact.
Like
That's,
Hawkeye.
well, that's gonna happen. I wanna discuss that maybe in a different episode that we do. But I thought that was good. I thought
How do you?
I think
would you?
I would have it would have made more sense for Hawkeye to die. It would have
Yeah.
it would have hit harder.
I thought he was going to.
Me too.
You
He
know?
had that whole heart-to-heart scene, hit everything, and I thought he was going to
When he was going back for the kid too, I'm like, "Yup, this is it."
I mean, I think we can think.
He's gone.
But the whole thing was Joss Whedon was doing that.
Bows and arrows can only do
you guys
so much.
Everyone thought that it was going to be him. But I think that's also going to be a product of like what Disney, Disney's like, you can't kill
Marvel.
Hawkeye.
No, Marvel. I think it was something like Marvel told him he couldn't kill off one of the big name characters.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah. It probably was going to be that scene. Probably.
Well,
Marvel.
do you think they did well with Quicksilver?
I think they did well. I think
It was
that's
just-
just more.
I think they
The
did
problem
Quicksilver
was-
better in Days of Future
That was
Past.
but that isn't Quicksilver though. Quicksilver in the
What?
comics is Joss, like kind of more in line with Joss Whedon was
I don't care
doing.
what he's like. But like, which one was more badass in the movies? The one from
It
X-Men
was
Days of
Days
Future
of Future
Past
Yeah, it
was way stronger than the one in the Avengers.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
But
for
I
sure.
think that the character
And
made
that's-
more
it's-
sense.
Well, it's not that
Fast.
one was stronger than the other. I feel like they were both equal strength.
I
but
think-
his
Wow.
display of strength in this one wasn't as much as the one in the
The,
first.
the one in the second.
In Days of Future
No,
Past.
this dude got tired.
I think they didn't need to be
Yeah.
in
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
that's right.
They didn't,
That's
need to,
true.
they didn't need to be
The
in
first
the movie.
Quicksilver was OP.
Kinda. I wish they were like. I wish it was like another movie maybe that they were in and then brought into the Avengers.
Yeah.
They might not have been the main, but maybe they could have
Yeah, that's-
brought in
I
had
just
more
wish,
backstory.
I
mean,
want
the
more,
whole-
I want a little bit more story with Quicksilver and Scarlet
The
Witch.
whole-
It was just very brief. for
The
me.
whole thing about that was Joss Whedon was like, all of these characters, all the Avengers now have a lot of like punchy powers.
Mhm.
Has nothing interesting about that anymore after all these films. So that's why he put these two in this movie to give
That's
us
true.
something else to look at.
Or does
He
he
kills,
use one?
Yeti kills one of them off right away. So kind of.
He killed. I mean, Thor's the only one without it. He doesn't use much electricity in the movie, which is
Yeah.
Oh
which I-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I don't see the hammer fly as much either. I mean,
I think everyone had their
It's
moments.
whack.
It
It
was
was
a lot
hard.
of stuff.
Yeah, it was hard because they added Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
It
and
went,
more
you know,
screen time.
they try to give everyone equal screen time, and it's a
Yeah.
lot when you have like 30,000 people.
No, he did a phenomenal job. Joss Whedon, I give it to him.
Yeah,
he
it
knows
could
how
have been
to.
worse.
He knows how to write and direct an ensemble, and that's what everyone's been saying. Like since he got the movie, when he first was announced for Avengers, it was like that makes sense,
Yeah.
What did you guys think of this stinger, the last the mid-credit scene
Stinger.
with
Stinger?
no, that's what they call the mid-credit scene
Thanos.
with Thanos.
Oh, I got excited.
yes.
That guy.
See, a lot of people have been complaining about that scene, saying like we already saw this dude. Like,
No,
who is this guy?
I know who he is. I
That's
know what
because
he's
probably
about.
most people who do it don't know
When he
what
put on the
Thanos
glove,
is.
I know.
freaked out. I
He's
got super excited.
the biggest badass in all of
He-
Marvel.
Yeah.
Mike had to explain to me about the glove and the crystals, the
Yeah.
gem stuff.
Like I was a fan
mean,
of
as-
Marvel superheroes.
As a
PlayStation
casual
1.
watcher, I mean, I've seen him in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and I was like, oh, this guy looks really familiar. So, like, for casual movie watchers, like, if they hadn't seen that, they would have no idea who the hell this guy
He's
is.
a tough villain.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing.
The
Like,
big daddy. He's
Yeah.
they've been leading up to him,
Like
and
the
that's
final boss.
That's the
And
whole.
then
Guardians
he-
2, I'm pretty sure he'll probably be.
That's
more
why he has that
prominent.
glove and
Yeah.
with the infinite
I mean,
gems.
I remember
He's-
playing
Do
Marvel
you think that
vs.
was
Capcom.
because like how did he get the glove from Odin's vault? That's what I want to know. Is that like a future sequence?
He seduced him.
There's another Thor movie.
I know it's coming out next year, but is this
Oh,
is this in the
love
future?
story.
Does he
Maybe
have
it's
that
one
he
of those
has?
things. Just fuck it, he got it.
I told you. he
There's a lot of
seduced him.
things they just say, I don't care, just here. Just Just put it out there. Like, how did the Avengers get back together? Fuck it, they just
A
did.
lot of people have been complaining, and I also want to hear from everybody who's watching this.
Yeah.
A lot of people
anymore.
A lot of people have been complaining about Thor's little interlude in the movie, where he goes off and he finds Eric Selvig, and he goes into the magic baby water and
baby water.
and he like
baby water,
the holy water thing, you know.
I didn't
You
like
call it
that.
fucking
Also,
baby water.
That's what people have been saying.
I will bless you with baby water.
I saw a video that someone called it that. I thought it was hilarious. But what do you guys think? A lot of people are complaining about that. Like the whole Thor thing was weird. Like everyone's at the fucking at Hawkeye's house. At the ranch.
Oh,
when I went to the bathroom.
Flies, so it's not like you can contain him.
But it was kind of weird though. He goes into this water and I heard a lot of stuff was cut from that. There was a lot more to that.
There probably was a lot more than that.
When did he go into the water?
I think it's when he went to the bathroom.
Shit.
So like I said, your opinion doesn't matter.
So when he went into the water, I was making water. Okay, that's great.
So there probably was a whole sequence why that water was important. I mean, they did explain it, but it probably would have killed the pacing of the movie a lot.
Yeah, well, that's why I think they cut it, but I think it would have been.
All of a sudden he comes back and like he did his shit out.
Yeah, I know.
That was.
I heard that Idris Elba plays Heimdall, who's like he's choking him with the eyes. Apparently that was going to be Loki, and Loki actually they filmed it with Loki, and they said it didn't work, and so they got rid of Loki.
It makes more sense with Idris Elba's character.
Yeah, because he sees everything.
Yeah.
And the Rainbow Bridge, whatever.
The gatekeeper.
What do they call it? Is it Rainbow Bridge or Rainbow Bridge, right?
I think so.
Rainbow Bridge, yeah. So
sounds queer.
A lot of people. What'd you say?
Sounds queer. Or Rainbow Bridge.
I just want to I want to apologize.
Oh, shut up, Luigi. This is all off the cuff.
We
make stupid comments here and there to keep you guys interested, because this is, honestly, if some chick or some random person just walked in the room, he'd be like, oh my god, too much fucking comic fan. I can't deal with this. I'm going upstairs, going to take a nap. It's just, I'm just lightening up the mood.
Alright, so.
As you said, my opinions don't matter, but my presence matters a hell of a lot.
It does. I love you, Rich.
I love you too.
Number one in my book.
This is out of control.
So
we need to chill more. We need to chill more.
So what would you guys like to have seen that you guys didn't get to see in this movie? It could be end credit scene. It could be because we didn't get an end credit scene in this movie.
Thank God.
You're happy about that?
It's so predictable now. I actually stayed after the credits expecting an end credit
I don't
scene.
know, man. If I saw Spider-Man at the end,
like
that
leaked.
Did you see the leaked video?
I mean,
There's a leak.
Marvel did get the rights back to him.
You know,
they didn't get the rights back. They had the ability to use him and
They're making
all their
apparently
stuff.
there's a movie they're making for him.
But they're making it with Sony. Sony's just agreed to let them use the character.
At first I thought Vision was Spider-Man because he did this in the movie, and I was like, oh shit, it's Spider-Man. Fucking Spider-Man. He was all red. He was all red and shit.
I like this dynamic.
He was all fucking red.
Two ends of
and
yeah.
Oh yeah,
we like the middlemen.
Yeah.
That was great.
We didn't tell you this earlier, but also we watched the movie with Luigi's sister, and I told the same exact thing to his sister who's sitting next to me. I was like, yo, it's Spider-Man. And she's like, is it really?
You guys talked throughout the
Oh, shit.
the fucking entire movie. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Well, we're just two girls gabbing.
That's exactly what you
I
guys
think I
are.
didn't see it with them.
Dude.
Sure that was in Daredevil? I could have sworn that was Daredevil.
So, but there was,
my second guess was Mr. Marvel.
Let's get back on this thing. Did you anybody see the leaked scene thing?
No.
It was fake. It was fake, but it was really funny, and it was Spider-Man. It was basically a window cleaner on a building, and he's like wiping the windows down, and Spider-Man's within that fogged area of it, and he's like, what is that? And the guy's cleaning, and he cleans the window, and the one part comes, he cleans the window, and you see Spider-Man behind the guy's back on the building. And he's like, you missed a spot! Hey, you missed a spot! And then it ends.
Who made it?
It was just some
bro.
guy, some fan. People thought it was real for a while, but then like it was debunked. But I thought that
I didn't see
I don't
that.
think there was anything in the movie that I wish that was there. There's not really anything that they could have added that I could think of.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I mean,
way.
I wish the Guardians were in it, but they wouldn't have fit in the movie.
It was like
too chaotic.
It was an embarrassment of riches. There was just so much stuff that was going on in that movie.
I think my only complaint is just a little bit more character development on the twins.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that would
Yeah.
be
Just
good.
because I wanted to fall in love with the character too. I fell in love with
Like Quicksilver died. I was like, why do I care? He was only in it for like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
I mean,
and I wanted
the
to
entire
care,
theater kind of went, oh, like they
Well,
kind of
I mean,
like, you
That's
know.
because they don't know the comics like we do.
One, well, like
I mean,
you
like-
guys.
Well, I don't know the comics that well. I just want to say that I know. I sparingly know
One
the
thing-
comics.
But I mean, you go up and look it up. So
Yeah, I do.
Oh
I do,
yeah,
for sure,
exactly.
One thing that I wish they would put in was be like you saw Iron Man and War Machine were together.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they could do like a back-to-back sort of shit. Like
You know what I
did.
did
You know what?
not like Don Cheadle in the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like War Machine.
That's one
Tough
thing.
luck.
Don Cheadle has never. After Terrence Howard was so good as
I just
as
didn't get
Rhodey.
used to it.
You know, he was
Yeah.
so good, and they replaced him. Don Cheadle's a great actor, but I don't
Yeah,
think that
but
chemistry works.
It's not the same.
No,
Who do
Don-
you think would make a better War Machine?
Don-
Terrence
Terrence
Howard,
Howard.
the original,
Dude, yeah, the first.
Who's that?
an Iron Man, the first movie.
What is he? Is he buffer? Is he buffer?
Have you seen Empire? The one on Flash?
He's the-
That-
he's
that
the-
show?
No, I know about it.
The whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, that guy, the big fucking bald dude.
No.
Big black bald.
Nah.
Alright.
All right, so I thought he was
Yeah,
better,
I thought-
but
Everyone thought he was better.
That's
Well,
because
yeah,
why
yeah.
did
He
money, right? It had to be.
He wanted more money than RDJ, and Marvel's like, no, fuck you, and this is what we do, and if you don't like it, go spit. Go
Well,
talk
I mean,
spit.
But
Robert
yeah.
Downey Jr. Also, RDJ had a huge contract for the movies.
Yeah.
You know, I want to talk about this later, another thing, but like, these contracts are crazy. For Marvel, like, they've changed the game, dude, in Hollywood. But okay, let's get
Yeah,
back on this.
let's-
What do you guys think of the new team at the end of the movie?
It's
I
Because
mean, it's
Spider-Man's not there, so.
He will be.
I mean, it's not verbatim to the comics, but I can live with it as long as.
I mean, the
I
Avengers
mean-
team always changed in the comics.
Well,
I
each
think.
one of them,
Yeah, yeah.
each one
There's
of them.
like a new team, but
yeah,
like
exactly.
I feel
no,
like
there's a new team, but
I mean, we don't.
I did some research after I saw the movie. I
Yeah.
saw like the Vision, Scarlet Witch was there. I don't remember the Falcon being in
The
that
Falcon,
team.
I would have liked to see in that whole fight thing. I mean, they could have added, they could have put him
Yeah,
in there.
it's a little, fireball or something.
They could have put him in there, like for
Yeah.
2 seconds. They put a War Machine.
Or like
you know?
yeah.
I thought they could have at least. They had him in the party.
yeah.
You
I
know,
thought Falcon would have been cooler than that. Scene.
I like
Iron
that
Man.
party scene too. Like
the party scenes were one of the best scenes.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't know.
It
There was
was
something
chill. It
about
was
it.
a chill vibe to it.
Did you guys like when the whole thing between RDJ and Hemsworth? Like,
Oh yeah, that was.
did you like that?
Yeah,
did you like
I
that?
like
They're
that.
like fighting over like who's not fighting, but they were talking about like
Whose
Jane
girl's
and
better.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
I also thought when they're what's
Because
his
you
name?
don't see them talk a lot.
War Machine was
Yeah.
telling about a story and Cap and
Oh
Yeah, that was great.
like,
I think
that was
that's
well
it.
done.
I think the whole thing was great. The whole party
Yeah,
thing
the
was
whole
great.
party
You know, when they're picking up the hammer, that was great. I don't have something specific I would have liked to see, but I would have liked to see more character moments. I like when Joss Whedon puts those characters in a room and they just talk. And I know a lot of people like that's
Yeah,
the
but
party-
you know.
They
So
had
we
the
got
party
the
scene.
party
I think
scene.
only one scene. It was a decently long scene. I think it was okay.
I would have liked another one of
I
those.
think it would have
moments.
killed the pacing too much. Because
You-
that
you
movie was
probably-
almost
probably
2.5
right.
hours.
You're probably right. I think that movie could have went for like 3 hours and no one would
I
have been
think
the
you would have
wiser.
gotten tired of it.
I don't think so. By the end of that movie, I was like, it's over.
No, it was a long fucking movie.
I
Are you kidding me?
It
That
was
shit
fine.
was
It
long
was
as
fine for me.
shit.
Yeah, it was.
To me, it was
was
long.
not long, not short, but you know, it had
Just-
So let's
right.
get back on the new team real quick. Like, it was Scarlet Witch, it was
Vision,
Vision,
Falcon.
Falcon, and War Machine, right?
Mm.
That was it.
I think so, yeah.
All right. So
Weren't there a few others?
no, those
Cap
are the-
and Black Widow.
Yeah,
were
I
at the
mean-
front.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we're gonna see what happens in Civil War. Scarlet Witch is gonna be in Civil War. That's been announced.
Okay.
RDJ, obviously, Iron Man. Spider-Man has been announced for Civil War. Black Panther also announced for Civil War. So there's a lot of people.
They
are
didn't
gonna
announce
be-
the
Black
actor for the
Panther.
new Spider-Man,
Are
right?
they gonna follow what the comics did? Because I
No,
know what happens.
it's gonna be different. It's gonna
They
be
never
different.
followed the comics, so
Yeah,
you really
it's
followed
always-
it. Black
'cause-
Widow was never in the Avengers comics in the old ones.
Yeah, that's why.
Because
They
I
just-
don't know
they
if
threw
I
her
should
in there.
mention it.
This is
'cause, like,
this is why this is like it's called the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it's like in the comics
different.
they always change the comics. There's always different writers, always
Wait,
different
so-
interpretations
so-
of the characters.
so the comics are canon.
The comics
It's
are all
all-
canon, but it's all different because
It's
there's different
different,
writers.
it's just another
There's a
story.
female Thor now. Like it's all
There
different
is?
stuff. Yeah, the comics
Female
always
Thor,
change.
Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
everything's
Venom.
you know.
Donald Glover would
there's-
be amazing
there's
as
No, that
Spider-Man.
was in the
Miles
part two,
Morales. Well, it's
Not
different
even that.
characters, different takes on the character, just like in film. But this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe is different. They just take from the comics and kind of like they craft it to suit the story.
The origin stories tend to be very similar.
Yeah.
Between the comic books, but they just take a twist on things.
Gotcha. I mean, I guess you can't really have the whole comic into
it's not going to be
like a 2-hour.
Yeah,
no
it
one expecting a Watchmen or like Scott
it
Pilgrim
wouldn't
versus
work.
the World.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
but
work,
those are
you know?
too much.
like the
There's
comic.
probably too much.
If they're
content.
standalones, they could do that. But
Right.
since it's a cohesive universe that everything kind of like comes in and out of each other's films, and you know, even Agents,
so many
Marvel Agents of
crossovers
Shield.
going on.
I just found out that they're going to fill in Thor's little trip thing that happened in the movie. They're gonna fill in the blanks on the TV show. So we're gonna find out what the baby water was. What that was.
The baby water that I missed.
So we're gonna find out that
Yeah.
stuff, you know. And
Let me know what
I don't know about no, not that. Sorry, I made a
Yeah,
mistake.
I mean,
We're gonna find out about Nick Fury, about how he gets a helicarrier out of nowhere.
That was terrible. I thought.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah, that scene came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like
Where'd this helicarrier come
that
from?
big
Oh,
bitch just
yes.
came out of fucking nowhere, dude.
yeah.
He literally said
I didn't
pretty
even-
much. He said,
Like all of a sudden we were saved, yay!
Yeah. Well, apparently they're gonna fill that all in the TV show in Marvel's Agents of Shield.
Let's
they're
catch up on that.
Yeah, they're gonna fill.
Then I guess I'll
I
never
finished
know.
season 1. I gotta finish season 2. That might be something maybe you guys can
Oh,
watch.
I guess I have
we
to
can
watch it
together.
then. Okay.
Yeah, or like we can watch separately and discuss it as well.
Wait, how many
Um,
seasons are in Shield? This Shield show so far?
Just two.
It's two,
How is it?
2 seasons.
How is this show?
It's okay. It's very like family friendly. You know. You know, it's for
From what I watched, it was
mass
pretty
audience.
decent. I
Like
gotta
Avengers,
finish
like
the
Avengers, like the Avengers feel. It's not like a dark.
Gotcha.
It's not like Daredevil, which is.
I heard it got really good
awesome.
though.
Yeah, I heard second.
Like
Because
it
it
started,
because
it started
it
picking
ties.
up.
Sorry, it ties into Inhumans, which comes out in 2018, I believe.
Does it? So, like you said, it fills in a lot of gaps with this Age of Ultron movie, and
It's supposed to
What
fill in
about-
it's supposed to fill in what happened. How did
on Shield side,
the
right?
Shield side? Like
Okay.
how did he get the helicarrier? Or how he
Mm.
found the Avengers at Hawkeye's place, and I guess all that stuff.
Samuel L. Jackson's in this.
No,
He's in a couple episodes. Like he kind of like
Colson's
at
the
the
lead.
end. Yeah.
Oh,
Because they
And
brought
a few
Coulson
other new
back.
characters.
right.
And
What
then
about the chick from How I Met
I
Your Mother?
haven't seen
She's
her.
in
She's in that. Yeah, she's in
Probably.
that.
Oh, Mike's definitely watching that.
Probably not.
I want to do final thoughts on.
Final thoughts.
Like-
I mean,
The movie?
you
Yeah,
pretty much
just
started off with it. How we thought of it, so I mean,
well, we pretty much gave a lot of thoughts already.
No,
I mean
thought
now
the
they don't have to
guys
see the
said-
movie. We already explained everything.
Yeah, you guys carrying us.
Alright, forget about final thoughts. Recommend. We're all recommending it.
How would we? All right. How about this? How would we have done the movie differently in our own perspective? The whole movie. All right, not the
I
whole
couldn't do
movie,
that.
No, I couldn't get
That's
into
too
it.
much.
It's like a 3-hour thing, and I'm not qualified. I'm not a screenwriter, and I
but
don't.
just your own imagination. Like,
I have no idea, dude.
like
I
you
have
know,
to
like
think
you
about
would
it,
have put
dude.
Spider-Man in there.
I would have to sit here and just stare at the wall for like an hour, and then I'll come out with like 4 or 5 things that I would change.
It will take you 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Come
Yeah.
on. Human brain's capable of more than that. Come on.
So
dude.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna say we all recommend it. Recommend it.
Yeah.
If like
Yeah.
standalone as a standalone film, it's
You're gonna miss a
amazing.
lot if you just see
Yeah.
this film.
If you
without
just see this, I would recommend
Yeah.
watching everything else because there are little things peppered in throughout, but it's not a requirement. You know, obviously that they wouldn't want to do that. They wouldn't want to alienate people who haven't seen the other films.
Yeah, just at least watch Avengers 1.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
You don't
yeah,
have
just to
watch
get
the
there.
story, you don't have
You
to
know.
watch it.
But if
Iron
you do
Man.
watch those movies, it'll add more to the characters.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, I'm assuming that everyone in this room has seen all the other Marvel movies.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Especially this guy. Fuck, man.
All right, so
Question of the day?
Oh, question of the day! I
Question of
forgot
the
about that.
day.
Yeah, Mike's gonna do the question of the day. So
I guess question of the day.
If you could be any Marvel superhero, what would you?
Yeah, what do you think, Mike? All right, let's leave it. Yeah, let's leave it for that.
who would you be?
Who would you be? Marvel superhero. Boom.
All right, so that was our.
So out of 10, what would you rate the movie?
I don't want to do a rating thing.
Why?
I don't want to do a rating. I just want to say that if we liked it, we liked it. If we didn't,
Come on,
it's
dude.
How
tired.
many spits do we give it? 4 out of 5 spits?
Yeah, yo, I like that. How many spits? How many spits? So out of 5 spits.
All right, this is dragging on. I'm gonna say
Out of 5 spits.
4.
Gee, 4 out of 5 spits.
Yeah, 4 out of 5
spits.
spits.
Yeah, 4.
Alright, I agree.
Okay, so to wrap this up,
3.5 spins.
this is our pilot episode. If you guys didn't already know that coming in, if you guys hated it, let us know. If you liked it, obviously let us know.
Strangle this kid.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Just give us all your feedback. Like, I don't give a fuck if you hated it.
Tell us
you hated
tell
it.
us if we
But tell us
sucked.
why you
Tell
hated
us
it.
if we were good.
And you know, I hate that you're talking over me right now, but whatever. I would be like, hello everybody.
Why not just say fuck it? We're going right into this and just go.
Fuck this shit.